Hey everyone, welcome back to Control. Last time, we managed to fix the NSC power plant, preventing an explosion that would destroy the building, and we opened up the way to all the other sectors. But before we go too far out of our way to explore stuff, the game has updated since the last time I played, and now there are a bunch of new abilities in the tree. Granted, this extra level for all of our basic abilities is a long way away. That's many ability points, but I could always reset for 30,000 essence, which I guess is the new thing they're calling Source now. As for the active countermeasures that I've got, they're all in the executive and maintenance sectors, which means that if I go exploring new territory, I won't be able to do them.
If they occupy a host's mind and utilize their skills, then the Bureau's number of combat staff just became our biggest liability.
So with that, let's go ahead, take care of those countermeasures now while I'm still in the area, and maybe get enough materials to upgrade the grip before I get to more difficult enemies. I need to kill 3 more of these guys with launch without getting hit. Fortunately, that's not very difficult at all. I'll just mop up the rest of them quickly.
Järveks luulin merta kerran, runon lausui hän. Mysteerin sen syövereissä vietti.
Actually, while I'm passing through the Dead Letters office, I had a thought. Yeah, I think I may actually be able to pull this off. I just need to get a little higher. And also I have to aim for the part of the filing cabinet that isn't blocked by the chest itself. Alright, to tell you the truth, I didn't think I was going to be able to get to that, but okay. A power up for my dodge, which I needed to get here. Alright, back to the grinding.
Tässä pelissä tää narri lyödään maahan aina vaan hetki kuolos lepo suodaan jo takas kutsutaan.
God, we're out of that safe room. I was suffocating in there.
Oxygen's pumped into the rooms. There was never any risk of suffocating.
Hey, I know what I felt. They're too small. Executive staff should get bigger safe rooms.
And also bathrooms that don't spontaneously move to other parts of the building. Anyway, that's everything I needed to do in the executive sector. So, on to maintenance.
People are counting on you.
That's right, keep your spirits up. Another mod for Shatter I'm probably never going to use. But hey, I might see a His Trooper somewhere. Of course, there's another reason that I wanted to come back to maintenance at this point. Not just to fight these... Huh. There are usually enemies in this room. But not just to kill all the enemies that I need for the countermeasures, I also wanted to check in on Ahti. He said he would have another job for me. I don't know why he was so quiet there. I'm standing right next to him.
It's back. What Gilla päätti? Paska mikä paska. There's just a very small couple of hours job waiting in every sector.
Alright, so we'll get on with that while we're exploring the maintenance sector. Okay, the pump station, presumably somewhere near the cooling pumps that we fixed earlier. And while I'm here,
Director Faden.
people wanted me to check in on Arish, too.
Blockages in pipes C through F. Is the clock back? Now? Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed. Crew feels a lot safer when you're around.
He's got nothing new to say.
I should be going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
I think we've already done that.
The building gives up.
Doesn't look like I can get up there, and there's probably not anything anyway. Back to grinding.
Yksin sankar yön syvemmälle matkaa pois. Se taakka hänen harteillaan kuin lupaus aina ois. Täs pelissä
And what we're looking for is this door up here that was locked previously. No, I didn't dub that over, that's in the game. He leaves his cart with the radio playing all over the place.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
And we've got some familiar power sockets, a brick behind a locked door, and a document. Oh, I remember this thing from the space bar. It was one of those characters nobody knows exists because you don't actually have to deal with it at all. I should get around to playing that one sometime. Anyway, back to this puzzle. So the clog is somewhere below the floor here. The door to get down there is locked. All the power bricks are hidden away, but we can just climb over here. The other power brick is behind another locked door, but fortunately we can get to this one. Oops. And that gets us to this one. And it also unlocks the other door out of the room. But who needs doors? I mean, I guess it's kind of a puzzle to have to reuse the same power brick for two different sockets. Controlled remotely. I have to find the valve to open the thing.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
I didn't even notice the first part of it had gone. But okay, down we go. This looks kinda gross. It probably isn't as bad as it looks. Dang, these things are hard to kill. Alright. Die, please? Alright, fine.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
Tell me about it. And we get a couple of chests here. Nothing to write home about, I don't think. The 3 ability points are the real prize of doing this side quest. At least we did find a couple enemies on the way back. And now to apply the ability points. It seems probably the most sensible thing would be to upgrade something that's really low, like energy or melee damage or health. Launching small enemies would be great, but if I upgrade the shield, there is a somewhat offensive power that I can get for it. Not what I would normally choose at this point, but again, it's an LP, I want to show a variety of stuff, so we're going to build up the shield and hopefully be able to get the offensive power soon. I also probably ought to check on my mods. Usually I try to do this off camera. But I got a bunch of stuff that only applies to Shatter. I don't need multiple copies of anything, so I just get rid of everything but the best of each type. I could apply multiples of the same mod to any given weapon. I don't know how effective stacking the effect would be as opposed to getting multiple effects. And I do want to put the weapon armor damage on the spin. Hopefully doing that many hits in a row is going to be effective against armor. Yeah, the next time that we find something with armor anyway. So, you might have spotted another one of the agency alerts came up. So let's go deal with that while I'm in the neighborhood. Also, I gotta check. Yeah, I thought maybe it would be just 1 point, but I need 3 to buy the new upgrade. So this mission is a Hiss Nodes mission. There are, I believe, 6 nodes hidden around the area of interest. I just have to destroy 5 of them. Why not all 6? Eh? But of course, a lot of enemies will spawn in while I'm trying to take care of stuff, which is good for getting some extra pickups. Not so good if they manage to kill you, but I'm hoping they won't. Here's your mail! Yeah, I was slow on that one. But there are a lot of enemies, and I don't know that they're necessarily going to stop spawning anytime soon. I think ultimately spin is probably best if you're getting headshots with it. Don't think it's really going to be that useful against armor. Where is my gun? Okay. Yeah, there seems to be an issue that people have been having with the update, and I appear to have had it as well, where the service weapon will just disappear. At least in my case, it came back. Some people don't seem to get it back. Okay, I have officially become disenchanted with the weapon armor damage upgrade on spin. And again, the mission is over. I don't need to clear out the rest of the enemies. But I think I saw... There it is. There's a Hiss Trooper over there. That's one of the countermeasures that I've got, so might as well go for it. In worst case, I die, he despawns, and I gotta fight another one later. Alright, don't make me come to you. You just come out here and fight. There we go. No, it's not the same guy having run all the way around the cabinet very quickly. It's a completely different enemy. And there's the trooper. Don't know what he's afraid of. He's got that big armor on. And it helps if I throw things in the same room as him. Alright, let's give Spin another go here. Is this the service weapon or a stormtrooper rifle? I know I made that joke back in the first episode, but That aim was terrible. It was like making an outline of his figure on the wall in bullet holes. And there's no reason for me to do this, but I like to be thorough. And that's his nodes. Probably the easiest of the 3 mission types, with one occasional exception. 2 more ritual impulses. I should be getting those fairly soon. Actually, rate of fire boost might not be so bad for Spin, except I can't really hit anything with it. And his sniper is the only one that I'm likely to be able to do, and I don't think I'm ever going to see his charged in the executive sector. Once you abandon a mission, it just kind of disappears. I suppose eventually it'll come back, but there are tons and tons of missions you can take on.
Täs pelissä tää narri lyödään maan aina vaan. Vaan hetki kuos lepoa suodaan jo takas kutsutaan.
Alright, and that's all the stuff that I needed, and I managed to clear out the countermeasures. Actually, I think that launch efficiency was better than the one I've got equipped. That's good. Yeah, Hiss Elevated I'll be fighting quite a few of. That's an easy one. I love the text for it, though. And I don't know how often I'll be back in Executive, but alright. But here's the real prize. I get Grip Mark II. So that gives me an extra slot, so I can put another mod on it. Problem is, I don't know that any of these mods are really any good. I don't need that much reload speed. Actually, Shatter's got damage up. That's good. I'll just, I guess, give this one reload speed as well. I mean, some of the Shatter-specific mods are pretty good. The projectile boost is really good when you get at higher levels. Level 1 I don't think is worth it. Yeah, definitely getting 4% less energy on launch. I guess some of these other mods could be okay, but I like the ones I've got now. And I think that'll do it for this time, so join me next time when we will actually venture into unknown territory. See you then.